What are you doing? Oh, not much, just watching some YouTube. Didn't you say you were going for a run? Oh, no, I don't need to. The scale was good this morning, my jeans fit, so no run today. All good. Don't you exercise for your health? No, never. Who exercises for their health? That's ridiculous. Yo yo and hello, my name is Lydia, and on today's episode of my 25-pound yo yo, I would like to discuss health versus vanity. Now, do we claim we diet and exercise because it's healthy, but truthfully, we aren't being healthy at all? Do we do it purely for vanity reasons? I started to think about this a while ago when I was chatting with my male friends about the types of girls that they are attracted to. A common theme they'd say was that they would never date a girl that was overweight because they'd be afraid that they wouldn't be able to do the types of activities that they enjoy doing. But when I looked at the actual activities that my friends were doing on their dates, it was a lot of movies and dinners and just sitting around the house. Yes, for sure, they had the odd hike or bike ride thrown in there, but they weren't exactly doing ultimate sports or anything that a girl with a couple extra pounds couldn't handle. Why couldn't they just admit that they weren't attracted to bigger girls? There was even a bigger girl in the friend clique, and she was fit as hell. I mean, she played sports, she lifted weights, and she had a job that required her to be on her feet. She was probably the one who was in the best shape of everyone. Yet, she couldn't get a boyfriend. Now, these other male friends had their skinny girlfriends that looked great, but some of them were in terrible shape. I mean, type of bad shape of getting winded by walking up one flight of stairs shape. But because they were thin and had an attractive body, they easily got boyfriends. So this led me to start to think about my own vanity. Do I do things that are not healthy and claim they are just because I'm that vain? It turns out, yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. There are many things that I have done in the name of health which were not healthy at all. Like, really not healthy. So, let's watch this clip and then we'll come back here and discuss health versus vanity. Maintaining a healthy weight is important for longevity and decreasing the risk of disease. But for those of us that continue to diet when already at a healthy weight, the question is, are you really still dieting for the goodness of your health? Or is it pure vanity? I think I've always prioritized vanity over health. In fact, many of the things I've done were at the expense of my health. Let's explore. Although I do believe in healthy weight loss diets where you modestly adjust your calorie intake to be in a small deficit, I have done my share of crash diets. You know, the type where you severely restrict and sometimes cut out entire food groups. One cannot sustain a diet of water and vegetables. Well, at least this one can't. So, not healthy. Bring on the chemicals. When I am dieting, I will usually choose processed artificial foods over their natural counterparts if they have fewer calories. I'm talking sweeteners, powdered peanut butter, diet pop, processed egg whites, anything labeled low fat and low calorie. As long as they're not going to hurt my waistline, bring them on. I don't care how they were made. I select which exercises I do solely based on the amount of calories they burn. I tend to choose things like running and HIIT workouts. Now, there are many other activities that are healthy, like stretching and meditation and yoga, but I'll never choose those because they don't burn enough calories and therefore are not worth my while. I've also tried many pills, powders, and potions over the years, such as Dexatrim, Hydroxycut, Fat Trappers, Garcinia Cambogia, apple cider vinegar, diuretics, and probably many more. These are far from healthy, but I'd do anything in the name of weight loss. I've also had cosmetic procedures done, such as cool sculpting on my stomach and love handles, where they freeze the fat off of you. And I've also had breast implants. Now, the latter is not related to weight loss, but it is in favor of changing the shape of my body, so I think it belongs here. Now, both procedures were unnecessary and they did pose a risk, but I didn't really care as long as I got results. So I guess we can say that this behavior as well is not healthy. So now that we've looked at some of the things that I have done in the past in the name of weight loss, let's explore what I'm still willing to do and where my priorities lie now. Am I still this vain? Do I take more pride in my fitness accomplishments or my appearance? It's appearance, of course. Putting on a size 2 dress feels way better than running a 10K. If I could take a magic pill or potion that would 100% guarantee weight loss, but there was a 50% chance of side effects, would I still take it? Yes, yes, and yes. Even if I do get some of the side effects, I mean, it'll be worth it if I'm thin, right? If I didn't need exercise to keep the body that I wanted, would I still do it because it's healthy? Heck no. In fact, if that news came while I was mid-workout, I would stop right away. If I was healthy and a doctor advised me to gain weight, would I? Not on purpose. I can never intentionally gain weight. I mean, weight gain happens because I yo-yo and I can't stick to my diets, but no, I could never intentionally gain weight. If healthy food had the same calories as junk food, would I still eat it? Not as much. I mean, there are healthy foods that I like, but really, is anyone going to choose a bowl of strawberries over a donut? If someone gave me money to do any cosmetic procedure I wanted, would I do it? Absolutely. Sculpt me a new everything. I think I'm done lying to myself. None of this is about health. My diet yo-yoing, it's all vanity. If I was true to my health, both mental and physical, I probably would have been better off to just stay at the top of my yo-yo rather than repeatedly dieting down 25 pounds. And I mean repeatedly. So I've done a lot of crazy shit to lose weight and try to obtain the perfect body. And none of it had to do with health. I won't deny that it does feel good to finish a workout. And it does feel good to be able to do an activity like hiking or biking or swimming or whatever floats your boat without getting exhausted. It feels good to have energy throughout your day. But if I'm true to myself and I could look exactly as I do right now and not have to diet and exercise, well, that's the path I'm taking. My biggest motivator is always my body. Always. The health benefits alone simply are not enough. I think that if most people could eat junk and not exercise and still have a perfect physique, they would do that. They wouldn't diet and exercise because it's healthy. Most of us don't care what the inside looks like as long as the outside looks hot. At least that's me. I've looked into myself and the jury has come back, and guess what? I'm vain. And I'm going to embrace it and own it. I am vain. I do all of this because I want a certain body. Better health is never the goal. Size 2 jeans will always be the goal. I challenge you to ask yourself the same questions that I asked myself. And maybe you'll see Is it health or is it vanity? For you, it might be health. I wish I could honestly say that it was for health for me, but it isn't. And I don't think it ever was. Because if I truly, truly cared about my health, I wouldn't have been putting myself on this damn yo-yo that goes up and down and up and down and up and down forever. The healthiest thing for me probably was staying at a higher weight and just maintaining that higher weight. Eating whole, not processed foods. Exercising because it's good for my heart, not good for my butt. All of those things are what would have made my life a hell of a lot healthier. But alas, this is my 25-pound yo-yo and not my healthy life revelation. So until next time, yo-yo and let's go.